was all I knew. You and me only.
Next chapter to life.
For you, still you were lonely. We could've worked it out, but I guess things change. It's funny how someone else's success brings pain. When you're no longer involved, that person has it all, and you just stuck standing there. But I'm gonna need you to say something, babe.
This might be my last vlog as a licensed practical nurse. Hey guys, it's your girl O Donuts and welcome to my channel. If you're new to my channel, my content ranges from nursing, hair videos, and vlogs of just my everyday crazy life. I just be sprinkling a lot of my everyday life in there. My name is Osa, aka O Donuts, and I just recently graduated from Adelphi University with my RN BSN. In today's video, you guys will be following along my work schedule. However, this might be my last vlog as a licensed practical nurse. Because we upgraded! I just had an interview literally this morning, you guys. LPN turned RN. You heard it here first. You guys are really watching me grow. I'm out here telling y'all like, yep, y'all, like, this is my last day as an LPN. Y'all are thinking, damn, you leaving nursing? When in reality, I'm leveling up. Like, I'm moving on to just a new position. By the time that this video is actually out to the public, I will be already working as a registered nurse. Fingers crossed. The interview went really good, and I'm going to come back home and talk to you guys about some of the interview questions. I'm gonna get ready to go to Adelphi University because my school is actually hosting a job fair for healthcare workers. And you can give them a physical copy of your resume. First, I wasn't really like stressed about applying to jobs. I was so comfortable with where I was at. I passed my board exam and I was just chilling. Like, I wasn't really sending out my resume, and I just found myself, I was being too comfortable with where I was at. I literally did not just do 3 years of school to stay in the same place. Does that even sound right? There's no way I just invested so much time and energy into a university and then I'm not using my degree. The math is not mathing, you guys. Anyways, I'm going to hit up this job fair, and then when I come back, we will get ready for work.
Some hope and he run off as a ghost. She trauma with a stalk and a dick and a scope. She said she was asleep. She said take a now woke. Come here, bitch. Tryna play me like a pussy nigga and it won't work.
So the job fair went really well. Look who I found.
What's up?
I always catch you on the vlog. Juan is at practice, you guys, so I'm just following him. Hi, nice to meet you. You just out here introducing me. How was practice?
Legs feel like shit, but we got pen release tomorrow. I'm running 4x4. So,
this man is worried about track. I'm worried about getting a new job. The job fair went really well. I don't know. I feel like it's gonna be good. Like, I'm ready to leave my job, my current job. It's okay. It's just, you know, like, I feel like I'm outgrowing it. I've been there for like 4 years. Isn't that crazy? Next chapter. That's what it's given. Next chapter to life.
it's a great fit.
My business attire outfit.
And my whole gang stacking like a bucket in this hole. He ran up with some hope and he run off as a ghost. Trauma wanna stop in a dick and a scope. She said she was asleep. She said take a now.
Hey y'all, it is currently 9:40 at night. I was having a great nap. That felt so good. Oh, I didn't give you guys an update. The job fair and the interview in the morning went really good. 2 things accomplished one day, so I'm actually really happy about that. At the job fair, it was a little more chaotic. There was just a lot of students there. You just gotta talk to the recruiters and stand out. I was actually very interested in 3 jobs at the job fair. However, this morning, the interview went so good, you guys. Just keep your fingers crossed for me. Hopefully I get the job that I interviewed for this morning. And if not, that's okay. It wasn't a part of God's plan for me. Walk by faith, not by sight. Whatever happens, it's because it's meant to happen. And if it doesn't happen, it's because it wasn't a part of my plans. Not really gonna stress it, although that is a position that I really want. Besides the job fair and the interviews, I posted on Instagram for you guys to ask me nurse/job related questions. I really wanted you guys to ask me LPN related question, although I mean you guys can ask me both, mainly because this is going to be my last vlog as a licensed practical nurse. Last LPN vlog. What are we doing next? Also, what's going on next? Registered nurse. These questions are going to be featured in my work vlog, which is this vlog. Let's see some of the questions that you guys asked. Someone asked, what's one of the worst problems you face at your workplace? That's a good question. At my current workplace, I love my job. However, one of the worst problems I face right now is short staffing. I say this in almost every video where you guys ask me like what's a major issue. Let's get more specific. Short staffing on the weekends. Why are we always short on the weekends? Why? And you guys, I'm one of those nurse supervisors where it's like, oh, wow. I don't know if you guys know I'm a supervisor. I'm one of those nurse supervisors where I take my ass out of that office and I get on the floor because we ain't got enough staff with the CNAs on the floor. However, I do want to make it a point that short staffing is still universal, so it's not just going to be at my specific job. It's short staffing everywhere at this point. Question number 2. What's the worst thing you've had to do so far? Also love your videos. Thank you. What's the worst thing I've had to do so far? I feel like it's a part of the job, y'all. I can't even I don't know if I could put something as the worst because I feel like everything I do is a part of the job. I'm used to so much gross stuff. Okay, I have one. My first death, y'all, I cried. My first death was during COVID. I just knew that my patient was coming to an end. Oh my God, y'all, I was new. I was a new nurse for real. And at this specific job, I was the only nurse on my unit. The worst thing you've had to do so far. It's not like I had to do anything, but I think that was my worst experience. It just made me sad. But it's not like there's anything that I had to do that was so terrible. I do gross stuff all the time. It's not like there's necessarily anything that I had to do that was the worst. I deal with vivid stuff all the time. As a nurse, y'all, you're gonna see some vivid things. My first death, that was the worst feeling. I was not ready for it. I just think I wasn't ready for the death as a new nurse. And y'all, I was new. When I tell you I was so new and I was just like, oh, she just expired on me. I was crying, y'all. And mind you, I'm new and I'm running the floor by myself, crying my eyeballs out. Why am I here? It was a dangerous situation, actually. Any place that got you as a new grad nurse running the floor by yourself, that's a red flag. During COVID, all the nurses were quitting and I was the new employee who was excited to be there. I was there while everybody else was gone. Next question. Are you still working as an LVN/LPN? This chapter is actually getting ready to close. That's why I'm vlogging, because this will probably be my last vlog for you guys as a licensed practical nurse. I will forever have so much respect for my profession as an LPN. Being an LPN, I'll be telling y'all, it low-key changed my life. I ain't gonna lie to y'all. I was able to upgrade my life. Money doesn't always matter, but I was able to just upgrade my life. And honestly, if I wanted to move out, I could literally move out right now and be fine. I got bread. It definitely changed my financial circumstances, and I am forever grateful to the profession. Ticket to work. I work tonight.
You work tonight?
Yeah, I have an overnight shift.
Oh God.
I know, right? Brutal.
Good calm shift.
Don't say that.
That's what I'm wishing
now
for.
Now I gotta knock on wood.
What? I'm sorry.
You forgot?
You're gonna have the worst shift that you ever will have in your life. You're gonna have the worst shift I've ever seen a person.
I don't know if y'all just heard Precious. She's gonna say you're gonna have a great calm shift tonight.
Sorry for wishing me well. I forgot the rule.
Do you not know the rule of thumb? Keyword quiet shift. Oh my goodness. She just jinxed the shit out of me. And if I'm not able to vlog the rest of tonight, just know it's because Precious jinxed the shit out of me. As I'm getting ready, somebody just asked, love your videos, do you plan on doing nursing forever? If not, then what? I'm not too sure, you guys. I do see myself doing travel nursing. I don't know how to answer that question. Nursing is just, it's getting to the point where if you can do this all your life, kudos to you. It's just a toll on the body to work 12-hour shifts. And mind you, it's not even 12 hours, because when you really think about it, depending on how far you live from your job and how you gotta stay to give a report, it's really like 16 hours of your day back to back to back. I mean, I did 3 years of school for a reason, so I've seen nursing in my life for a long time, but do I see it forever? Forever? If anything, you guys, I really think that if I could find a position where it's not too strenuous on my body. Precious, do you see nursing in your life forever, or like what's the next plan?
Are you joking?
Honestly, you guys, I'm just following God's plans. Okay, that's my answer. Tips on how to enter a specialty as a new grad nurse. I highly recommend that you guys get some experience. And when I say experience, I mean, if you need to be a CNA, a PCA, a PCT, or whatever, become a CNA or a PCA in the specialty that you want to work in. And then once you already have your foot in the door at that specific unit, apply as a registered nurse once you finish school. Having some sort of experience or clinical background is going to push you further ahead. Let's be honest, y'all, they don't want to give us specialty jobs. They're telling us that we have to start with med-surg. Why? Why would I start with med-surg if my end goal isn't med-surg? So the best tips I can give to you guys is volunteer, make connections. Mind you, connections work. It sucks to say it, but having connections takes you far. When your school is having those open house meetings with different hospitals and different facilities, go to those meetings. A job there specifically for healthcare workers, that's where you'll make your first connections with the hospital. Making connections, having experience, already working on the unit as a CNA or a PCA literally pushes you further. Your resume looks more scrumdiddly yum yum. Those work experiences will put you ahead of the game versus someone who is fresh out of college who worked at Panera Bread. No offense, no offense. Panera Bread, CNA. Who am I picking? I'm picking the CNA. You are already comfortable with patient interaction. You've already been exposed to the healthcare field. I'm picking the CNA. I interviewed for a specialty position this morning, you guys. Literally, when I said, yes, I'm an LPN supervisor, he looked at me like, who is this young girl that's working as an LPN supervisor? We deserve the specialty we want, y'all, but come on, y'all. Like, let's make the resume look a little beefy. You know what I'm saying? Okay, you guys, it's 10:26 right now, so let me pack up some food and get ready to drive over to work.
What type of container is this? I'm bugging?
Yeah.
I'm bugging?
We're running a little bit late, so it's time to hurry up and skedaddle. Charger, brush, stethoscope, badge, car keys, wallet, lunch bag. I need the energy. I need the energy tonight. Is that everything? When what? could only see the worst in me. Said you would never make it. What did he see? Hey guys, so another question I got is, I'm a new LPN. Do you have any tips on doing your med pass? My number one tip is to make yourself a cheat sheet. So a cheat sheet is basically just you rewriting how everyone on that unit takes their medications, whether this person's crushed, this person takes it with applesauce, this person is allergic to such and such. Basically a written note for yourself. Before every shift, I like to write out a cheat sheet of how my patients are going to take their medications, and I also like to leave little notes of what else I have to do throughout the day. Number two, another good tip is to bring a notepad. Throughout your shift, there's going to be a lot of, oh, this person asked for pain meds, this person asked for their PRN this, and you're not going to be able to remember and be on top of everything that's being requested of you. You're not going to remember everything. Bring a notepad or use sticky notes if that works better for you, and write every single thing down that's not a part of your normal schedule. So if an aide comes up to you and says, hey, so-and-so is requesting for pain meds, put it in your notepad. It's still our license, you guys. So it's very important to not forget anything, because remember, we can't say we forgot to do something. Hello? Neglect. Make a cheat sheet of the treatments and medications and how every patient on the floor takes their medications. And number two, I would say bring a notepad so that anything new that's not a part of your normal routine, you have it written down and you're not forgetting to complete a task.
Picture me rolling through downtown in a 84. Picture my signature on a pair of some J4s. Picture me carrying with niggas saying on splurge. Let me jump right out the curb. Make this right fly like a bird. Spin on the first and the third. Solid, I'm keeping my word. Can't be my equal, I don't know what you heard. Crack up the phone and I swear. Keep me a stupid they purge.
After receiving report and with the beginning of every shift, I like to wipe down my area or any items that I know I'll be frequently using. This includes desktops, computers, phones, treatment carts, and medication carts. Okay guys, so I made it to my shift, and the first thing that I do when I come to the floor is take report from the nurse that is leaving for the day. And after receiving report, I will then give report to the staff that's on the floor. Usually you just want to go over the assignments and make sure everybody knows who they're assigned to. For the most part, you're working with regulars, so everybody already knows their assignment. I also want to add to the question for any tips while doing your med pass. When you're doing your med pass, you can be easily distracted, and this isn't a job where you say, oopsie, I made a mistake. Is your license a mistake? No. If I'm in my zone and I'm distributing any medications, if someone is coming up to me, it could be a coworker, a family member, a client, a patient, you can tell them, excuse me, I just want to administer these medications and I'll get back to you. With med passes, making sure that we're not getting distracted. When you're doing your med pass, you're only focusing on your med pass. And another tip, which isn't necessarily a tip but it's just good practice, is to make sure you're signing your medications after you give the med. You cannot sign beforehand. You don't want to sign 30 minutes or to an hour after. Waiting to sign out your meds or pre-signing your meds leaves room for error. Another question I received, what were your classes like? I'm majoring in nursing to be in labor and delivery. Because you're interested in L&D, let me just tell you that my OB classes, chef's kiss in both LPN school and RN school. It is nursing school, so in general my classes were very hard, but speaking for my OB classes, I loved OB. Certain clinical rotations make class better when you're doing something you actually enjoy. I love the mother-baby environment. I just don't see myself going into L&D. To answer your question, my nursing classes were just generally hard. However, you know, you gotta thug it out. I mean, yeah, it's like you swim and you drown. You swim and you drown. That's how I feel about my nursing classes. There will be moments where I'm swimming and I'm thriving, and then there's moments where I'm drowning and feel overwhelmed with a lot of tasks and assignments and homework. Difficult, but it's manageable. Next question, did you ask previous professors for resume help or job recommendations? Any tips? I did not ask anybody for help with my resume or job recommendations. That's actually a red flag with me. Like, I should have. I made great connections. My school, which is a Delphi University, had a career workshop where you can actually go in and have professors look at your resume. I would highly recommend looking into your school, get in contact with your advisor, and your advisor can point you in the direction of who you need to speak to so that your resume can be looked at by a professor. I actually did not have my resume looked at, and I just compared my resume today to other students at the job fair. It looks so childish compared to everybody else, y'all. And if you have a cool advisor, your advisor can actually help you with your resume. But if not, most schools offer career workshops and have it changed based off of their recommendations. Next question, do you feel like you could have taken any shortcuts to get to where you're at? Yes I do. If you're used to my nursing videos, you guys know that I always say, if I could have, I would have done a bridge program. That's number one. Bridge program from LPN to RN, which would have been done in 1 year. And then number two, I would do an online program obtaining my BSN. It would have taken me 2 years versus me doing 3.5 years. But God has a plan and everything happens for a reason. So I'm actually happy that I went to Delphi. I'm dropping some gems for you guys, okay? Don't follow in my mistakes. I mean, unless you want the college life, whatever, go to university. I would have been done in 2 years, y'all. I would have been like 20 with my BSN, 21, 20 with my BSN. Off bat, be better than me. I would have got my BSN in 2 years, but it's okay. Everything happens for a reason. So I'm going to get started on my 12 a.m. med pass and going to also check who's on report. I will get back and check with you guys later. After administering my 12 a.m. medications, I'll usually go on the floor to do rounds on anyone that's on my 24-hour report log. This is usually new admissions, status post-hospital discharges, anyone with a change in their plan of care, or anyone who has fallen within the past 3 days. And with any abnormal changes noted, you want to make sure to document these changes and notify the doctor and family immediately. Hey vlog, so right now it's actually 3 o'clock in the morning and it got really busy, so your girl had to hit the ground running. I had a total of 17 patients to administer medications to. My night progressively got really busy, so I wasn't able to vlog much for you guys. So first it was the 12 a.m. med pass. Number two, I had to do my rounds and go on the floor and check on everybody who was on report. And then number three, I literally just had a fall, so now I have to fill out that incident report. If you guys have watched my videos, you know that when you fill out an incident report, you want to say how you found the patient, what position you found them in. You want to make sure you take their vital signs, and you want to take another set of vital signs 15 minutes after assessing them, just to make sure that there's no changes from their baseline. For every fall, you're going to inquire if the patient hit their head, and you're going to assess their skin for any bleeding, bruising, or swelling noted. And you guys, you want to assess their mobility. If they're limping, you missed something. And you can't just put Mickey Mouse looks fine, doctor made aware. Mickey Mouse is limping on his left. Did you notice that? With incident reports, it's very important that you guys document everything because incident reports actually go to the state. I'm going to get a head start on the paperwork that I need to fill out, and then I will talk to you guys after I complete the paperwork. It's a busy night tonight.
This shit was all I knew. You and me only. I did it all for you.
Continuing the topic of how to file an incident report, of course, make sure to always follow your facility's specific guidelines and instructions. Some of the different reasons for an incident report to be filed besides a fall can include, but are not limited to, skin tears, patient deaths, off-campus falls, and pretty much any injury obtained while in the facility is reportable. With every incident report filed that affects our patients, we have to also list he or she on our 24-hour report log. Pretty much in this clip, you'll see me documenting, and my facility utilizes both paper and computer documentation, so I'm just switching back and forth from the two. Lastly, another huge tip to my new grad nurses: when you're documenting status post any incident, you never ever want to document that an incident report has been filed and is noted in the patient's chart. It's a big no-no. Good morning, you guys. It is currently 5:37 in the morning. I'm going to get ready to start my med pass. 5:37 for 17
patients. I feel like I'm running a little bit behind schedule. I just had to send someone out to the hospital, so I was running, y'all. I'm sweating right now as we talk, you guys. It's 5:37 in the morning. I have a total of 17 patients that I have to administer medications to, so we're about to hustle and bustle and get these meds handed out. Literally, I'm running behind schedule and I still have to do 2 blood sugar checks this morning, so I'll probably end up talking to you guys in my car because I do have to do 2 blood sugar checks and I have to finish documenting and charting on everybody. Yeah, I don't know, I feel like today was more of a like busy day, so it was like, damn, I couldn't even show y'all stuff. But anyways, I will talk to you guys as soon as I get to my car because I do have a few more questions from you guys.
It's freezing. Give me a sec, y'all. Give me a sec. Ooh. Hey guys, so it's currently 7:42 in the morning. As a nurse, honestly, like being realistic, you're never gonna leave 7 on the dot. If you're able to leave 7 on the dot, I don't know, did you really finish like everything? If you're giving reports to someone who comes in at 7 a.m., how are you leaving at 7 a.m.? I don't know, do y'all be leaving like 7 on the dot? Like, are y'all able to leave on the dot? But anyways, you guys, it's 7:40 in the morning. Today was definitely one of my more busier work days. I wasn't able to catch a whole lot of footage for you guys because your girl was actually busy on the floor, literally lifting people up with the little spine of my back that I have left. Your girl was out here blowing her back out, trying to get people up off the floor. Even if you use proper body mechanics, you still gonna strain a little muscles. I received 2 more questions on my Instagram post, so I'm just gonna answer them for you. Someone asked how to study in LPN/RN school. When I studied during school, during the actual semester, you guys, study groups. Working in groups is going to get you so much further than just working by yourself. I don't know about you guys, but I work so much better when I'm around like-minded people. I have ADHD and I get distracted very easily. I'm very easily overstimulated and I'm very easily distracted. So me personally, I preferred working in study groups. Try to make friends with other students, and those students are going to become like your study partners. The people I made friends with at Adelphi, they were on top of their shit. They were so on top of their work and their homework assignments, and they were studying 24/7 that it influenced me to be on top of my shit. Study groups helped a lot, and I like to use flashcards for my lab values, and not even just for lab values. I be doing flashcards for everything. The only subject where I feel like flashcards doesn't work is like chemistry is a whole new language. Also, making those flashcards on Quizlet helped me a lot. The last question I got, which is a question that I actually answered earlier, is are you still an LPN? I already answered this in the beginning. However, you guys, no, by the time this vlog is posted, your girl is no longer working as a licensed practical nurse. Moving on to the next chapter. I already applied to the job and I already know the job is in the bag, and if it's not in the bag, I'm technically just manifesting this. Y'all know I be taking months to actually upload something. Like, I will film in December. Video I filmed in December, I end up posting it in February. That's 3 months. By the time that this vlog is really uploaded to YouTube, I will no longer be a licensed practical nurse and I will have a new job as a registered nurse. LPN transition to RN. Don't worry, you guys, Nurse O content is still coming to you live. So I'm still gonna give my healthcare girlies, you know, some nurse related content, some Nurse O content. This might be my last LPN vlog, but this won't be the end all chapter of Nurse O. The story continues. Thank you guys for following me to work. I hope you guys enjoyed this video. Don't forget to like, subscribe, drop comments, and question of the day for today is, what do you guys do to relax? Nurses and just anybody in general, we tend to ignore our stress. Why are we ignoring the elephant that's in the room? So what do you guys do to relax and just calm your nerves down? Me personally, y'all, I like to work out and I like to listen to music. Don't be basic like me talking about some I like to listen to music. Question of the day, what do you guys do to de-stress and to relax and calm your nerves down? Don't forget forget to drop your answers in the comment section. I hope you guys enjoyed this video. I will see you guys in the next video. Don't forget to like, subscribe, and tune into the channel. Bye. I love you guys.
My real killers don't never post. Just know they all ears when my name is Pope. I don't take shots at. He feeding his family, why would I stop that? That's crap shit, a lot of got it in the bad shit. You say you had chips, but acting like you never had shit. In high school, man, they swear it was my dad whip. Years later, and they still on some mad shit. That's bullshit, I'm on some stacking Liverpool balling on some dating bullshit.
Yeah, I have to clarify for this ice. I need that supply in my life. Oh, hold on.
I had to play with fire for this ice. Oh, I need a supplier in my life. Fuck, man. Are y'all really hearing him? Also, oh my god, the gum in my car, I keep it in my car and it's frozen. This tastes real good though, I ain't gonna lie. Frozen gum? Y'all, I'm about to invent that. Like, who has came up with that? I'm onto something. Oh yeah, I'm about to get out the hood. Oh yeah. Oh my god, that tastes so good. Frozen gum.